Okay, we're started.
Okay. Warren and Eric, do you want me to call the meeting to order, or do you want, one of you want to do that?
I'll call the meeting to order.
Okay, that Warren?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. Okay, for anybody there on Zoom, this is Jo Beth and I'm calling in to the meeting.
all right.
Okay. All right, so one thing we need to do is we need to go into a non-public to make a personnel, talk about a personnel issue.
Okay.
Do you want to do that first?
Yes.
Okay, I make a motion that we go into non-public for personnel.
I'll second it.
Is that Warren?
Eric,
Eric.
And Eric, okay, so I, Jo Beth, made the motion, Eric seconded it. Are you Warren, are you gonna chair?
I can try.
Okay. So you wanna have us vote?
You said?
all in favor?
All in favor. Oh, all in favor? Aye.
I, Jo Beth,
Aye.
and since we've got still remote, can you just say your name? Cause I'm not always recognizing whose voice is whose.
Okay, this is Warren.
We get used to that back in COVID when we were all totally remote.
Pausing the recording for non-public. We're back from non-public.
And the minutes will not be sealed because we made a decision, and once the decision is made, it becomes public.
Okay,
Okay, so I know did you have any issues, Jeanette, that we needed to talk about? I know we were gonna talk about the transfer station.
let me flip through my paperwork here. I just have two things, other than a bunch of stuff that needs to be signed. So we received our letter for the reconciliation from Health Trust on the flexible spending account for 2025, and the balance on the account is 0.
Good.
Yep. And then the other item is an email from John Swan regarding the proposal for the planning board to consider creating a nuisance and solid waste district within the town. So this is something I'm assuming the planning board needs to talk about first and then the select board, but I wanted to just bring it up to the select board so they were aware.
Yeah, I know I read that. I haven't done any research, but it was addressed to the planning board.
Yeah,
And I have a couple of questions. I think he's talking about where we have our current transfer station and the old closed landfill, right?
correct.
And I don't know for sure what the authority of the planning board is. If that's something that has to be a warrant article making a change to our subdivision regulations, I just don't know the answer without looking it up.
Right.
And I also don't know if you can create districts with planning board subdivision regulations or not. I just don't know. So I have not done the research.
Okay.
But those are questions I would be asking. Are you going to the planning board meeting, Warren?
Yes, I'll be there.
Okay. So you may have more questions, but those would be at least two that I have to even know whether to do anything with it or not.
Okay.
I'll give you a copy of it. Did you get a copy of
I
that?
did see that.
Okay. Then I don't have to give you a copy. Okay. That's all I had regarding. Pretty much regarding the open business. Or any updates.
Okay. Is there anything on the things you're gonna sign that I should be aware of, or?
Well, I still need a select board signature on Mike's offer letter.
Okay. So Eric or Warren, can one of you do that today,
Yeah, we can do
or
it.
both of you?
Yes,
Yeah, we've already approved it, great, thank you.
And we've just got, driveway permits. A pistol
Are those in
permit,
addition to the three we looked at last meeting?
yes.
Where are they?
One is on Nichols. One is on O'Neill and one is on Tucker.
Okay, is the Tucker Road the one that's up past where we're maintaining the road?
Yes,
Okay. Um. So on that, I'm wondering if we need to explicitly put on the driveways permit a reminder that the town does not mean, it is the town road, but we do not maintain it that far up, just to reinforce that.
okay,
I'm sorry, say again?
I'm trying to figure out where I signed this, offer letter at.
between Dalton Select Board and what is my closing?
All three of our names.
Yeah, do I put respectfully or very truly yours or,
Sincerely, Dalton Select Board.
yeah, so you can sign right in there. Anywhere in there, and I just need one signature. Usually I would sign it on behalf of the board, but since it's going to Mike, I didn't want to be the signer. Thank you. So yes, we can put that. I think that we could probably go ahead and put that on that application for Tucker Road.
And did Adam approve all of these?
Yes,
Okay,
two of them he approved, he had already approved and I got them in May. I'm not sure how they ended up in a different pile, but they did, so.
okay,
He approved them a while ago. I just didn't get them in the select board pile.
okay. But I just don't want, I mean, I'm glad is it Stephen Shaw? Is that his name?
Yes,
I'm glad he put in for a driveway permit. Look at it and approve it, but I just think we wanna just emphasize the fact that we don't maintain that road.
okay,
I mean, he's been told that from the planning board, so
right,
it's not gonna be anything new, but it doesn't hurt to emphasize it.
okay. Um.
Do you want me to make a motion?
Sure, or the two of them can, since they're here and they can see the application.
Okay,
Um. And then just a pistol permit. Intent to cut. The audit and meeting minutes. And then talking about the. Transfer station, whatever that discussion is.
okay. Well, since we're talking about the driveway permits, let's act on that and then move on.
Okay. So Eric and Warren are gonna look at them now.
Okay.
You need to make a motion for each, just all of them.
A motion for each.
I make a motion, we accept the driveway permit for Nichols Road.
Second it, Eric?
All in favor?
Aye.
Hi, Joe Beth.
Aye. Make a motion, we accept the driveway permit for O'Neill Road.
Second it, Eric?
All in favor?
Aye, Eric?
Hi, Joe Beth.
Aye. Make a motion, we accept the driveway permit for Tucker Road.
I'll second it, Eric?
All in favor?
Aye, Eric?
Hold on, I want to amend that
Okay,
motion to add language, that the town, this Tucker Road is a town road, but it's not maintained past, the old Tucker driveway, is that the best way to say it, or not maintained up to this, it's not maintained past the driveway?
Yeah, it's not maintained past Haskins, the old Haskins
Ah.
property.
Okay. So I'd like to amend that motion so that we're adding language to clarify that the town road is not maintained past the old Haskins property.
I'll second it with the amendment.
Okay,
all in favor with the amendment?
Aye, Eric?
I Joe Beth.
Aye, Warren.
And one of you can sign the fiscal. And the,
What's that, Jobeth?
I said one of them can sign the fiscal permit, and they can both sign the intent to cut.
Yep. And then we have the audit and the meeting minutes.
So do we have the management letter for the audit yet?
We do.
Did you send that out?
I believe I sent out all of the audit documents.
Okay, I know we got the audit. I don't remember the management letter being part of that package. That was a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yes, this was sent to me on May 27th.
Is it the standard audit management letter?
Yes.
Yeah, on June 1st, I got the audit report. And a couple of attachments that are basically spreadsheets.
On June 1st?
Yes. From you, the draft audit report,
Okay.
but the management letter was not part of that package.
Okay, hold on. Here, you guys can look at the management letter while I'm trying to pull it up in my email.
Cause I think when we talked about the audit report, we were fine with him finalizing it and
Yes,
drafting the management letter for us to sign.
I just forwarded it to you. There's 4 attachments. The last one is the management representation letter.
Okay. Hasn't come through yet.
Shouldn't take too long because I'm plugged in. What is that now?
Or do you want to deal with, while I'm waiting for it to show up, do you want to deal with pistol permit or the intent to cut?
Sure, Warren's reading the letter right now.
Okay, it just came through.
Okay,
Just was slow. And nothing changed on the audit report, right?
no. Nothing changed on the audit report. It's the same, and it's the same information that's done every year with the addition of the retirement, the pension plan.
Okay,
What do we need to do with this?
It'll need to be signed, but she wants to review it first. We have one person from the board sign it and then I sign it as the town administrator.
Want to do the pistol permit while she's. reviewing?
Sure. We do a motion on the pistol permits, right, Jo Beth?
no,
No,
they're already reviewed by the state police. We really have
gotcha.
no input on them. They do the background check. I mean, I guess if you really opposed it, I'm not even sure what the process would be.
You sign down here, it says approved or denied,
No, you sign the actual permit.
right here,
Yeah, just make sure oh wait, did I put select board chair?
you did.
So it'll have to be signed next week.
All that is right.
Yep.
Well, Warren's the acting chair
Yeah,
for this meeting.
it's just easier to hold on to it.
Okay.
Are you still reviewing the letter?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. It's fine.
Okay,
Okay, I make a motion that we sign the management letter for the audit.
I'll second it, Eric.
All in favor?
Aye, Eric.
I, Jobette.
Aye. So then you want me to sign one of these and give it back to you?
yes, please. you. All right, and then we have one intent to cut.
Make a motion on that.
Do we motion to do the intent to cut?
No. Yeah, we do approve the tax form.
For the warrant, but
As
not the
usual.
intent. Okay. Good thing she's here, huh?
But we gotta sign it, right?
Yes, you have to sign it.
Just, anyone of them?
Yeah, where it says selectman's signature. Or select board signature or approval,
Municipal assisting official?
assessing official,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, because the select board is actually are actually. Select board members are actually the assessing officials. The assessor just does all the old work. Right? Done. We have meeting minutes from June 8th.
The same ones you sent on email?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry about that, noise in the background.
I make a motion, we approve the meeting minutes from June 8th.
I'll second it, Eric.
All in favor?
Aye. Eric.
I,
Aye.
And then we have the non-public meeting minutes, number 1 and number 2 for June 8th.
I'll make a motion to accept 1 and 2. The
I
non-publics.
I will second. All in favor?
Aye, Eric.
She get disconnected?
Did we lose you?
yep, I'm back. I don't know what happened, I wasn't touching my phone or anything.
So they just, the two of them just approved the non-public meeting minutes 1 and 2.
Okay, great.
All in favor?
Aye. Fair enough.
I,
Okay. The only other thing that I have here is, Warren had asked why John thought that he should ask, or the town should ask to be reimbursed for the expenses for the proposed Granite State landfill project. John responded and said, being that the Conservation Commission is comprised of citizen volunteers, they needed to retain experts to assist the town in evaluating the potential impact on town's natural resources and the environment as a result of their proposed project. No agreement, just a simple request to the developer for reimbursement, as they needed to do their due diligence, and that cost money.
Got any thoughts on that, Joe?
I don't think it hurts to ask for reimbursement. I'm not gonna hold my breath to actually get it. I believe that the Conservation Commission did make that request a year ago, when the select board declined to act on it and make a request, if I am remembering correctly.
You are.
So if we want to write a letter and request reimbursement and provide copies of the invoices, we can do that.
Did he send us any of the invoices and all the stuff that they spent the money on?
Yes, it was in the original request, asking the select board to request to be reimbursed.
But the problem was, they never stepped foot on that property. Well, I'm wondering how they,
Yeah, how did you do a proper evaluation if you didn't even go to the property?
right,
So I think that's a question that, I mean, I think the experts know how to do the work they do. I don't feel I can answer on their behalf.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm still up in the air about it. I'd like to read the email again and see the cost and whatever was spent on it.
Okay. So in that case, we defer it to another meeting,
I would say yes.
and you want to see the invoices, which you might not have access to because it was before you came on the board.
No, I think since Warren's been on the board, John sent the request with all the attachments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot from that.
Yep.
Yeah, I do remember seeing an email from him. I just don't remember what all the attachments were and what.
Okay, then it sounds like the decision is to defer this again.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think a couple weeks will make a difference if it was already deferred last year.
Yep, I think you're probably right.
Okay.
So the transfer committee met back on the 15th, and we went and we toured the transfer station. And then we talked quite a bit about options with recycling. And if I remember right, in terms of what the select board needed to review, we needed to review the cost of Casella versus waste management recycling. That would be cardboard, mixed paper, and plastic. Have we gotten that information from either Casella and or Waste Management yet?
No,
Okay. And we've not gotten a definitive decision from Casella whether they're going to charge us $175 per ton of single stream recycling or some other amount, hopefully less, right?
Correct.
Okay. So one of the decisions is that we need to decide what we're going to do with our recycling. And that would be cardboard, mixed paper, and plastic. Now, do we try to, and this is a temporary decision as we still look at long-term options. But do we want to recycle it at a higher cost, assuming it's going to be $176 per ton? Or does it just go into the landfill? And the tipping costs for the landfill right now are $55 a ton. So financially, you know, it doesn't make sense for recycling for the short-term finance. I just personally look at the long-term environment cost. So it's something we need to decide.
Thought we were gonna start charging for so much of the cardboard and so much of the,
But I think first we have to decide what we're going to do with it in the short term. Are we going to try to recycle it, or are we going to, is it just going to the landfill? And then we'll look at the how we charge it. And you're right, we're going to look at what we're going to charge and how we're going to charge.
This is Warren. I think that if it's that much more expensive to recycle it, and I like recycling, saving the town money, just putting it in the landfill is gonna be cheaper.
You're right, it is.
And once we figure out further down the road with who's going to take our recyclable, maybe we can change that.
I hope so. I mean, that's what we've got the committee working on.
Hopefully,
And I think-
hopefully this will just be a short-term thing and we can get to recycling again.
Yeah. And I mean, it's what we've been doing, but this is just really making it explicit. And the other thing I think we need to do in terms of signage is make it clear that we are still accepting glass and cans and aluminum.
Yes.
Because I don't think that's clear at the transfer station with signage.
but we were gonna, as far as like the cardboard and stuff, instead of putting it in black bags, that they were gonna throw it in blue bags from now on. And what do we agree on? August?
Yeah, so
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what day.
yeah, I've got some notes, so. If we want to talk about what we might do, then we can go back to actually making a formal decision. So we talked about if there's a truckload of recyclables, like a pickup truck bed full of cardboard, mixed paper and plastic, that we could use the same rate we do for general. And it wouldn't have to be bagged. And that rate is $35 for a small pickup truck and $45 for a large pickup truck.
That is, if somebody comes in with a pickup truck full of stuff, that's usually 1 or 2 boxes at a time.
Well, I guess under
Well, that-
canvas came in with a truck,
Yeah.
2 truckloads.
So this is for truckloads, and it could be, you know, cardboard, mixed paper, or plastic. And we do the same rate as for general. So
Yeah.
that's one proposal. Then we need to talk about, is it worth charging for smaller amounts, like, you know, 3 cardboard boxes?
Yeah, because
And-
we talked about that because we only accept checks down there. A lot of people don't have checks, would rather pay in card. We talked about looking into having some type of electronic system down there so people could pay with credit cards.
We did, and we talked about using the blue bags for recycling.
Yes,
So at least we're being covered for the charge of it going into the landfill. But cardboard boxes would be hard to put into the blue bags.
yeah, most of the stuff I see when I go to the dump is just cardboard out. Seems like most people are still putting their stuff in the blue bags. The other recyclable item.
Okay. But we need to make it explicit, whatever we decide,
Yes,
and come up with an actual implementation date. And some communication to notify residents. And then we need to talk about other forms of payment, like electronic cash. So. Let's take this stepwise and look at what we're gonna do for cardboard, mixed paper and plastic. And then talk about the rates. Let's make a motion for that.
Okay.
And if you want, I can make the motion if you want. I'm gonna say I reluctantly move to temporarily send our cardboard, mixed paper and plastic recycling with our municipal solid waste to the landfill.
Was that a motion?
That was a motion.
I'll second. Warren. All in favor?
Like,
I'm going to say aye, this is Jo Beth, but I want it noted that this is a very reluctant aye based on the cost differential and only until we can come up with another viable option for recycling.
This is Warren, and I agree with you. It's temporary, and we will come up with a better solution when the committee researches other stuff.
Okay.
I have a question. Although Casella hasn't gotten back to us to confirm what they're going to charge us for recycling. If we were able to get the recycling taken to Casella, that's, even though we're paying almost 3 times the disposal fee, we're not paying almost $500 for transportation if we're able to take it. Is that something that can be considered so that we can still recycle with Casella, even though it's short term?
You know, and the other thing is plastic is not very heavy.
Well, and I say this because there are ways to get the recycling there.
was doing it for a while.
Mike puts can literally load the Gaylords or dump the Gaylords into his dump trailer. He has a cover that goes over the dump trailer. And he drives it there and dumps it, which is like, what, maybe 2 hours round trip? And what is it? That's if we said it was 30 miles, that's 30 miles each way, that's 60 miles, that's $42 for fuel. Even if you doubled it, two modes of transportation, but let's just say you're gonna be generous and you're gonna give them $1 a mile to use the trailer and the truck. $60 to transport, $20 an hour, whatever you're gonna pay them. I mean, if you're looking at 2.5 hours and it's costing $100 or $125 to go dump it as opposed to $500 plus, because you'd be renting a dumpster for $150 plus transporting the dumpster for $435. You're saving 2/3 of what the cost would be in getting a Casella dumpster, having them pick it up, having them transport it, and having them dump it. I mean, you're not getting a 30-yard dumpster, but still,
Yeah,
if things are crushed or smashed, it doesn't matter.
It still would be cheaper, I think.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's bigger than the cost of paying for mileage, hourly wage. It's still cheaper than having somebody come pick up the dumpster.
Rent the dumpster, pick up the dumpster,
Find a place for the dumpster.
right? And this is just a hypothetical. I mean, it's something that you guys can talk with Mike, and figure out whatever rate to use the truck and the dumpster together, or hit the trailer together. I mean, he's got it. If it's sitting there and it's not being utilized, then why not?
Well, I say that we made the motion, we stick with that now. Mike is, well, if he accepts this offer
Right,
and at the next transfer station meeting, we talk about this and then maybe we can implement that right away. So this motion we made will be temporary up until that time.
yeah, I'm just saying,
And I think, even if we separated out, cardboard, mixed paper and plastic's not gonna weigh very much. So even if we're paying $176 per ton, it's gonna take a whole lot of plastic to get up to that amount.
right,
And the plastic is what we really don't want to go into the landfill.
yeah,
I agree with you. That could
So
possibly.
as long as we have a way of transporting it ourselves, so. This will be, but I agree, I would be happy to amend the motion to make it, pending discussion with the new transfer station attendant and options for transportation in, early July.
yeah, I mean, cause he would be here, but he's working on something else. He can come to the next select board meeting and you guys can discuss it.
Yeah.
It's just, I think it's an option and it's
It's a good option.
it's a reasonable option. We could get back to recycling, even though we're paying more to get rid of it than putting it in the dumpster, at least we're.
And our
being
next
responsible.
transfer station committee meeting,
Paying more.
I don't really think so either, especially if we get it there.
Right.
Yeah, because the majority of the cost sounds like transportation fees and dumpster rental.
Absolutely.
We avoid the dumpster rental and just pay the employee to transport it and then it would be cheaper.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so right now this is really a temporary for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
And in this time frame, all the recyclables should go into a blue bag. Except for cardboard, which is, it's just hard to put cardboard in a blue bag.
Yes.
So. Is it worth charging for, a few boxes? If somebody has a truckload, then that's one thing. And I think mixed paper should go into a blue bag.
Yes.
I agree with you. I mean, if someone has a ton of cardboard, they should be charged for it. If
Yeah,
someone's got a couple boxes here or there, I don't think that that's a big deal. I think a lot of people compost their cardboard and their paper, so I don't think that's a big issue.
okay. So right now we have a motion to temporarily send our cardboard, mixed paper and plastic recyclables to the landfill until we can meet with a new transfer station attendant and determine whether we have other options
Okay.
to recycle it with transporting it ourselves. Is that the correct motion that's on the table?
I think that sounds about right. It's choppy, but it's a messy situation, so.
Okay.
All right, Eric seconded that. All in favor?
There.
Reluctantly, aye.
Warren, I.
Okay,
Okay, so now in terms of charging, I make a motion that if recyclables are going to the landfill instead of being recycled, that we charge truckload at the same rate we charge demo materials. That we have residents put plastic and mixed paper into blue bags before disposing of them. And that temporarily, we will not charge for small amounts of cardboard.
Is that it?
Yep, I think so. Is that what you think?
I think it's been good. This is Warren, I'll second. All in favor?
There,
Why?
And that would be going into effect when? August 1st?
Yeah, that's what the transfer station talked about, but that was when they were talking about. You know, charges for cardboard and things.
Yeah,
Um. As users of the transfer station, what do you think? When should it be, can it go into effect immediately, or do we need to say August 1st?
I think for truckloads of cardboard, you should charge. But I think for the other stuff, it should go, you need to give a grace period, and I think August 1st is a good date, because it may not even come to fruition.
Okay,
That's what I think.
we in agreement with that?
yep,
Yes.
Okay. And then, do we want to put, we should probably put a notice on the webpage.
Yes, I can.
Okay, and maybe the notice refers people to changes at the transfer station and then the more details at the transfer station page,
Yep,
or whatever you think. If it should be on the front page, that's fine too.
no,
I'm
I,
comfortable with leaving that up to Jeanette. Are you?
yeah, I can handle it. I like to put just kind of like put the headline on the post and then a link to the appropriate page. That way I don't have it in multiple places.
Yeah. And then we definitely need better signage at the transfer station.
Yeah, we'll look into that.
Okay, because I don't think it's clear that we're still taking cans, aluminum and glass.
Okay,
And then the other thing we talked about with the committee was, could we look at other ways of paying, like, accepting credit cards or electronic payments for cash? And I know there's a cost to doing credit card transactions. I mean, lots of people do it just with the, what do they call it, Square or other
yes,
platforms.
right.
But I don't know what the cost is. I know there's a transaction fee. And maybe we add that, can we legally add that to the cost, to the charge?
Probably.
Okay. We talked about cash. I think Brian Patno, who's with New Hampshire Recycles, was looking and giving ideas for our transfer station for things that might work better. And I think when he was in Lancaster, they took cash. They had a cash box. And so the attendant only had, X amount of dollars available for making change.
Yeah,
I don't know if we want to, I mean, I was not part of the decision when we decided not to take cash. I think it's to protect the transfer station attendant from the risk of theft and also any allegations of things inappropriate. So I think it needs more conversation
yeah, and I think
before we start taking cash.
I think it's not a bad idea to talk to the transfer station attendant about that. Is he or she comfortable handling cash?
Yeah.
So,
It'd also be nice to get a read on what it would take and the cost of credit cards, accepting credit cards. There's a lot of people don't even use cash for checks anymore.
right.
So can you start looking into that, Jeanette?
Yeah, so you wanting to look at something like Square?
Yeah, I mean, remember, that's just the option that I know the name of it.
Yeah,
But there are, I'm sure there are other options and other platforms.
Cause you'll have to get some type of cell phone or iPad or something like that to connect that to.
And the other issue may be Wi-Fi service. I don't think we have
Correct.
Wi-Fi at the transfer stations.
We
So
do not.
it's not a simplistic solution.
It's not. Even if we were to add credit cards here at the municipal building, it's not simplistic. Because you've got another level of security, you've got another level of reconciliation. You've got a lot of different things that come into play.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's worth it or not. I just think to be fair to our residents, we should at least investigate it as an
Okay.
option.
Yep. Okay,
Are you in agreement with that, Warren and Eric?
Yes,
Yes,
Okay. So I don't think we need a motion for that. We just are gonna proceed with getting more information.
I
okay,
agree.
then we'll talk about it later.
Yep. I'm really happy we have a transfer station committee now.
yes.
And I haven't seen, I think Brian was going to provide a written report. I don't think I've seen that. I could have missed it.
He did
But
send
yeah,
it, he did send it, I actually had a copy for tonight's meeting, so I could just forward it. I'll forward it to you guys and to the others
Okay.
on the committee, so you all have it.
Okay. Cause he had some good ideas for using boxes for storage with a roof over them,
Mhm.
like over, if you look at where the old toilets and stuff are,
Right,
and you look to the right of that, there's quite a bit of space there.
I think we have plenty of space in the transfer station, we just need to use it better.
Yeah, but I mean, for mattresses and things, and if we start doing our own recycling, and the other thing we're looking into, the transportation committee is looking into is compactors and balers.
Right,
And hopefully we'll be able to have somebody go up to Stratford because they have those pieces of equipment running off of a single phase power.
right,
And it seems to work fine. I know I hear, a lot of, I know it works better under 3-phase power, but that's gonna be cost prohibitive.
right,
You don't have 3-phase power available.
okay,
Okay, the other thing is I know, Jeanette just forwarded me a message from one of our residents. Upset at the fact of recycling going into the landfill. And I will respond to him. It may not be until later this weekend, and I'll copy everybody on that.
Okay.
And kind of let him know what our situation is and what we're doing. Is that okay with everybody?
Yes,
Yes,
Okay. Do we have anything else? Do we have AP?
we do have AP for Warren to sign, Eric signed it already.
Okay. Do we have anything else that you need me for?
I don't think so. I don't think
Thank you,
so.
everybody.
All right,
thank you.
thanks, Jo Beth.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Have a good
Have a
one.
good evening.
You too.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. I'm still recording.
Just wanted to. One for each of you. Just something I wanted to make sure I dropped off.
Oh, okay, thanks.
And you guys saw the one.
yeah. He made sure to write it.
Yeah, I know, he told me. All right, all of you have a good night.
Thank you, you too. Oh, one for Jo Beth. We can, you don't have to sign the checks during a meeting. So if you want, we can, yeah. I don't have anything else. We've pretty much touched base on everything. Unless you guys have questions or comments.
Don't have any questions? There's no public comment because nobody's here, so. If you don't have anything else, and we just have to sign the checks, I make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We'll sign checks.
Good night.